everybody. Feel free to sing along. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like a year since it's been here. Here comes the sun, da-da-da-da. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, the smile's returning to our faces. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been clear. Everybody, here comes the sun, da-da-da-da. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Yeah, sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Yeah. Little darling, I feel the ice is slowly melting. That's right. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, la 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 la. Here comes the sun, and I'll say what? It's alright. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I'll say it's alright. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay, the most important thing that I have to say is actually a question. Do we have any first-time visitors here? Okay, hello. Hello. Welcome. So however you got here, whatever meandering path, whether it was an invitation, however you got here, just know that you are welcomed and loved. And so I'm Ryan Hope Travis. I'm the Reverend here. And we have Reverend Marcia, who will be doing our speaking today, which is wonderful. And we also have Shanna Banana, who is doing our music. Okay. So welcome, welcome. We're so happy to have you. Okay, y'all, let's do our evocation. Before that, I actually want to invite all of us to stand if we're able. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use call and response to remind us of our vision as a community. So we're going to look over at the blue flag and repeat after me, centered in divine love.
Centered in divine love
And wisdom.
and wisdom.
We joyfully create a world.
We joyfully create a world.
A world
A world
united in positive spirituality.
united in positive spirituality.
And so our mission, our North Star, the thing that we embody is this. Repeat after me. Through prayer,
Through prayer,
meditation,
meditation,
spiritual education,
spiritual education,
and service.
and service.
And service,
And service,
we put God's love into action.
we put God's love into action.
And so our core values are things that we already embody. So we're just saying it out loud, right? It's just like your birthday, so we're just gonna say it, right? So repeat after me. We are spirit-led,
We are spirit-led,
loved,
love,
generosity,
generosity,
gratitude,
gratitude,
and inclusivity.
and inclusivity.
You may be seated. Thank you. So as I mentioned last week during the talk, we have, at this part of the service, we can call it an invocation, which is when we're welcoming God. But this is actually an evocation because we know that God is. So we don't have to welcome God and say, God, come on down. In fact, we are the eyes and ears and feet of God. And so this evocation is a reminder. So we hit the gong the first time in recognition of oneness, what in Sanskrit is called Shakti, the emanating force, the substance that is in all beings. We hit the gong a second time in acknowledgement that we are both human and divine, that we are not just expressions as music, we are the very outpicturing of that oneness. So we take cleansing breaths with these gongs, and we hit the gong a third time as a reminder that, yes, we are that outpicturing of oneness, but we also have emails, right? We also have text messages. We also got to put gas in the tank and pay our mortgage. And so we are hitting this gong for the third time so we can take this truth, this knowing of who we are, out into the world. Okay. If there is anybody in the room who's celebrating a anniversary of sobriety, please stand. Okay. Anybody? Okay, all right. All right. If we have anybody celebrating a birthday, anniversary this week, any kind of anniversaries, all right. Okay, all right. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. Do we have anybody or any people who just had a breakthrough? Maybe you did this new thing. All right. All right. All right. And I want to open this space. If there is anybody who is moving through a grieving process, and this week, this month, this time, this was a time where I needed a little more love. All right, we see you. We see you. We see you. And so those of us who are seated, please take in those who are standing. And we're just going to lift our hands in their direction. And we extend our hands. Those are just the antenna of our heart. So we extend our heart, and we light this unity candle to honor all that was and all that is. And so it is. Thank you so much. All right, y'all, a couple quick announcements. Can we say next week? Here, I'll say it even more specific. Can we say September 29th?
September 29th.
All right, y'all, we got a town hall, okay? Now, I know town hall has like reverberations of, oh my God, here we go, right? But our town halls, if you ever had it with me, it's gonna be a little something, all right? In fact, we got snacks prepared for you. Sure, why not, if you wanna bring something. But our town hall is really gonna be an opportunity for us to grow and build and strategize. And so it's going to be 12:30 this Sunday, right after service, all right? So if you want, there's going to be a little flyer. I know some of us, a flyer is super helpful just to kind of like have something tactile. But September 29th, when? Thank you. That's right, next Sunday. Next Sunday at 12:30, we're going to have a town hall. And so what it's going to look like, we're going to transform this space, and we're going to be with each other, and we're going to just rattle out ideas, and then we're going to activate, all right? Because this is our spiritual community, and our job is to send all this love out, right? We know Gainesville needs it, just like our family needs it. The other announcement is October 12th, we have Charlie, help me out. Tweet, yes, thank you so much. We got some fans in here. Charlie Tweet, if you've never had the opportunity to see Charlie's concert, he travels nationally and internationally as a musician, as a storyteller. And so in October, Charlie's gonna be here leading service, doing his thing. And immediately after, there's gonna be a concert. And if you've ever been to a Charlie concert, it's special. Each one is different because he's feeding off the energy in the room. So it's really special. And those are our announcements. Can we take a cleansing breath? Yes. In your mind, without using any sonic sound, I want you to say this word in your mind. Protection. And now I want you to let that word roll off your lips. Protection. That is our word for the day. Protection. And our affirmation is, the protecting presence of God is my strength. Unity co-founder Myrtle Fillmore wrote, whatever troubles may seem to arise, meet them with truth. Nothing can stand before it. I was reading Myrtle this week, and she said that God is principle, God is law, but it's not cold. It's not like mathematics. The principle we're talking about is love, gratitude, surrender. I take her words to heart by repeating positive words of protection and safety, settling my thought energy into action. I affirm, I am centered in the protecting presence of God. And repeat it until I feel safe. Keeping the presence and power of God at the forefront of my thinking helps me to relax. Of course, I take steps to stay safe and be mindful of my surroundings. But I also practice the presence of God, understanding the source of my enduring protection is not found in the world. I am divine being. Can we say that? I am divine being. Let's send that very intellectual thought, I am divine being, down to our heart, into our breath, and know it to be true. We take a cleansing breath. Let's affirm, I am divine being, together. I am divine being. Again, I am divine being. One more time. I am divine being. I can't help but smile with that one. Yes. We're going to have opening prayer and then our song.
Wow. Thank you, Rev. What a delight to be here. with my Gainesville family. And so in this time, let's just take a moment to breathe together, to be together in a deeper way. You may want to close your eyes. I might need to get up here if I'm... Yeah. So let's just take a moment to move into our heart space in a deeper way. To create a cradle for our human self and allow our divine self to embrace ourself in a deeper, more amazing way. That this is the time that we come together each week to experience the presence and the power of love together. And even with your eyes closed, if you can touch the people sitting next to you just easily, and connecting in the physical as well as the spiritual this morning. On the level of the divine, and the level of oneness, of unity, there is only one of us here. And we connect with each other in amazing grace ways today. And allow the living Spirit of God to make its presence known in our lives with every breath that we breathe. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in our lives. God, the good, omnipotent, and we own that today. That is our birthright. So we come together on Sunday to celebrate that awareness. And so just gently tap that person you're touching, acknowledging the namaste. Namaste. Namaste.
You will do amazing things with each choice each new day brings, and with every step you take, bless the progress that you make, the reason you live is there in every gift you give. Love your life, love your dreams, 'cause you will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. Amazing, amazing. You will do amazing things. All the places you will go, and the people you will know. Don't worry when or where or how. You don't need to know that now. You're on the right track. No need to look ahead or back. Just enjoy what this day brings, 'cause you will do amazing things. Yeah. Amazing.
Wow. Thank you so much. We just connected this week, and I requested that song. Oh, I'm making an echo. Somebody needs to be heard today, I guess, you know. Wow, you know, that song was written by a really good friend of ours, Jana Stanfield. Remember when Jana was here? And just amazing things. Truly, truly, I say to you, he that believes in me, believes in the living Spirit of God within, that divinity within, the works that I do, she will do and even greater things. You will do amazing things. That's from John 14:12. The living Spirit of God, the Christ Spirit within us, is speaking to us with those words. Because we have unlimited possibility, you all. We have unlimited possibility. You and me, you know, you and me, each one of us. And I believe in the presence of God in your life, in my life. And to take that even deeper, you all, know that truth. Know that we have within us the one power and the one presence. Not just give lip service to this. It's time, isn't it? It's time. It's time that we own it, that we live it. Embody this belief, not just give lip service, but with your faith and your trust, believe this deeply, because it is where we can live our life from, regardless of what's happening in the outer. And what I believe and what I trust and what I know is that we each have unlimited possibility. We are divine potential. Don't you love that? We are divine potential in expression. Jesus was not the great exception. He was the great example for all of us. And there have been many others. And Unity and New Thought is the great spiritual movement that came over 200 years ago with the Transcendentalist, you know? It has its roots in Emerson and Thoreau. The roots extending back to Socrates and Plato and Buddha and Jesus himself, you know? Unity, New Thought is the blossoming of the flower found in all great religions. And what is that, do you think? Anybody? What is that one thing that all religions concur on? Love, oneness, unity. Yes. And you and I, you all, you and I are the carriers of that message. The carriers of the message of unity. How awesome is that? How amazing is that? And unity emphasizes increasing the awareness of our unity with each other and God, our oneness. Unity emphasizes the awareness that there is only one of us here, one presence, one power. We say that over and over, don't we? How does that resonate within you right now? What does that mean for us right now? Unity urges us to know this truth and live this truth, and to assist the world. Didn't we just say that in our vision and mission? You know, it urges us to share this knowing with the world and produce greater things, greater health, greater relationships, more abundance in our lives, prosperity in every area, you know. I came that they might have life and have it abundantly. I came. There is that part of each one of us that has come to give us life and give it to us abundantly. And always saying to us, urging us to come up higher. To come up higher. You know, Unity and New Thought portrays Jesus as the great example rather than the great exception. He models for us. The master teacher, the way shower, great philosopher, you know, the great therapist. A life that has no limits, you all. A life that models sacred service as the highest activity to which we can aspire. We are all enrolled, you all, in ascended master training. We are, each one of us. We have come here at this time specifically to do our work, whatever that is, to hold the consciousness as high as we possibly can for ourselves and our world and each other. And for me, the life of Jesus is the one I choose to emulate, as well as Buddha and Mother Mary and Mother Teresa and Gandhi and Kuan Yin and others that I have admired and studied and been inspired by. My grandmother, Mama Bell. Mama Bell was the sweetest little southern lady. She was soft and squishy and white. I mean, she had white, bright white hair, and she was real soft. You know, you could touch her, and she would embrace you with great love. But she was my first spiritual teacher. She taught me about love. And then my 9th grade teacher, Mrs. Cameron, who saw my potential, saw potential in me, validated me. Have you had those kind of teachers and people in your lives that have validated you? You know, she supported me in taking off the mask of a learning disability. You know, I always thought I was dumb. And she wouldn't accept that. She said, you have the potential of such amazing things, Marcia, in the 9th grade, you know? The particular figure isn't really important. It's our willingness to strive for an amplified, expanded state of consciousness, an expanded way of living life. God remembering itself as you and me. Christ remembering itself as you and me. Amazing breakthroughs in science, in medicine, in spirituality. When Jesus said those words to his disciples 2,000 years ago, you will do the greater things. He was speaking to you and me right now today, in the timeless right now of our lives, our eternal now. He was and is speaking to you and me in this community, this nation, our world right now. You know, he was saying, you will do amazing things. As you live from this knowing and know this for each other. And you know what? That's what affirmative prayer is all about, isn't it? You know, affirmative prayer is acknowledging the truth of our being one with the power and the presence of God, our Creator, infinite life. Jesus didn't have magical powers. He had miraculous powers. You know, really, he didn't do what he did because he was God's favorite son or daughter or whatever. No, he simply had a greater understanding of the nature and the power of God, which allowed him to apply those spiritual laws, his principles in his life, in our lives, in his life. The principles that we teach here at Unity. And what are they? They're right up here. That God is, I am, I think, I pray, I live. Do y'all want to say that with me? God is, I am, I think, I pray, I live. Those are the basic tenets of unity. God remembering itself as you and me. The Christ remembering itself as you and me. And when we break through limiting patterns and behaviors and the paradigms that we're in right now, we can apply these principles and these teachings to our lives and do amazing things. I think the world is calling for us right now. You know, I think about a flight, for example. For centuries, people believed that that flight was impossible. I mean, you know, if God wanted us to fly, wouldn't he give us wings, you know? But you know who broke the barrier of flight? The Wright brothers. You know, the Wright brothers broke through that paradigm. In electricity and medicine and AI and the breakthroughs that are making themselves known in the internet, and the list is just endless, you all. No one invented these things. Instead, inventors put principles and laws to practical use. And now, this is the reason that we're called practical Christianity, you know? Because we're doing the amazing things, you and I. Right now, even, just showing up and having this building, this beautiful community. You know, no one invented these things like flight and electricity and the internet or whatever. The inventors really did put principles to action. You know, there was a show on Sunday morning. It's been a couple years ago. And it was a talk show on Sunday morning. It was like an Oprah thing, you know, an Oprah thing. But the mother of a son who was killed by a drunken driver was interviewed. And she said she couldn't live with the hate and the bitterness in her heart. And not only did she forgive the drunken driver, who was the same age as her son, she took it a step further. And she decided to work with this young man who had caused the accident that lost her son. She invited him to lecture with her the dangers of drinking and driving to high school students. She was able to channel her loss into something positive by educating young people about the dangers of drinking and driving. Imagine, just imagine the impact she had every time she took a step on that stage with this young man. Her forgiveness has allowed her to use that tragic event to make a real difference in the world and do amazing things. How powerful is that? You know, the words of the song, Amazing Grace, thank you so much. You will do amazing things with the choices each day brings. And every step you take, bless the progress that you make. So it's asking us not to judge, but to bless it. Each day is an opportunity for us to remember who we are and reflect that back out into our world with our friends, our neighbors. And our song goes on to say, the reason you live is found in every gift you give. Love your life. love your dreams, and you will do amazing things. So, are we doing amazing things? Are we? What gifts do we give to each other? What gifts did you give when you entered the church this morning? Are we giving those gifts? Are we living our unlimited divine potential? Individually and collectively, as a unity community? Have we stepped into the unlimited possibility of our lives? Stepped into the field of infinite possibility, out beyond the ideas of right and wrong doing, as Rumi so beautifully spoke. There's a field, I'll meet you there. That's what it's asking us to do. The Spirit, infinite life, is asking us to go beyond the right and the wrong that we have judged. So I believe your mission statement is, at least I pulled this off the website, is that unity is a global, inclusive, spiritual community. We offer practical, uplifting resources to help people of all faiths apply positive spiritual principles to their lives. And I believe that Carla is teaching Discover Your Divinity as I speak on Wednesdays.
It's going to be
Tuesdays. So there is another opportunity that the church offers for us to really, embody these unity teachings. I love the work of, I can't ever say her name. Yes. Yes, she's beautiful, beautiful soul, yeah. But I believe that we are here to challenge the world to change. We are here to transform the world in which we live. And we have been given the tools to do that and the principles. And it does begin with you and me. It begins right here, right now, in the timeless now. Through divine love, one heart at a time, one belief at a time, that we are sacred and holy and worthy, no matter what our background, and no matter what is going on the surface of our lives. There is this divine, beautiful potential in each one of us. And that's what I trust. I trust that. You don't have to work it out, Janice Stanfield wrote. Just stay in the here and now. Let your mind rest for a little while. So I'm going to invite you to rest with me for a little while and get comfortable right where you are. You may want to close your eyes if that feels comfortable. And breathe every breath with gratitude and thanksgiving. And as you close your eyes, remember to breathe and be here now. To rest a while and remember the face that you had before the face you have now. Remember the eternal you. Remember who you are as divine possibility. You are the divine son, the divine daughter, the divine being of divine potential and possibility as the offspring of the one power and the one presence of the universe. infinite life. And we are being called to remember this truth. The world needs us to remember, to embrace and let go of our littleness and our limiting beliefs and all the stories that we've made up or we create, we buy into. The beliefs that keep us small, you all. Beliefs that keep us in fear, a limitation in lack. The world needs us to step into our highest self today, right now, into higher consciousness, into the highest consciousness, the highest vibration and frequency of the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven consciousness. And we know now that we're on a path of ascension, transcending the world of appearances. We're here to embrace ourselves with great love and remember who we really are. The Anointed One. Christ Rupali. Christ Ryan. Christ Anne. And remember the part that we play in the kingdom of heaven consciousness in the here and now of our lives. The kingdom of heaven is at hand right now. Acknowledge that just by gently squeezing your hand and staying in the present moment. That's our job. Healing the past now, forgiving the past now, and knowing we have everything we need in this precious moment. Letting go of all the worries and concerns of our human self and entering deeply into our divine self. Outside the present moment, it might not look so good, or it might not feel safe, might not feel secure. But ours is to look deeper. It is imperative that we stay in the present moment, you all, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And it is imperative that we are in relationships that support us and believe in us and stand by us and support us on this journey of faith. God remembering God, Christ remembering Christ. And breathe and be here now. Rest in your heart for just a moment. Do you know that sometimes the deepest answers come when we're out there having fun? So close your eyes and take a break and smile. When you don't feel connected, just take a moment to breathe and be here now. Breathe and smile and be. So simple, isn't it? So I just invite you now to just gently open your eyes and look around. And surrender into this moment. Relax into this moment. Just breathe. Because you know what? Life's just too mysterious. Yeah. Life is just so miraculous. Yeah. And surrender. Breathe and be here now and just relax. Amazing things are happening. Great change is happening now. Transformation is happening. Miracles are happening right now. So all the places that we'll go and the people that will know, wow, don't worry when or where or how, you don't have to know that right now. Janice says in her song, just trust. Trust life's process. Trust God. Trust your life. Trust that there is a reason and a season. Trust in the awesome possibility of your life right now. Trust change. It's the only thing that is ever for certain is change. With God, all things are possible. Because we're on the right track. No need to look ahead or back. Be grateful for all the lessons and let go of the past and don't worry about the future. Have faith in the next step of your life. Trust in the highest good for your life. Know that everything is working for your good all the time, anywhere, everywhere, right now. Trust in the highest good in life itself to unfold in amazing ways. Because we are all on the path of awakening. We're all on the path. And just enjoy what this day brings. Because you are doing amazing things. I want you to turn to your neighbor and just tell him right now, you're doing amazing things. You are doing amazing things.
You doing amazing things.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, y'all. I don't know how many of us have been on a roller coaster or you're like about to like jump in the pool because the water's a little bit too cold, right? I want you to imagine that. The excitement, the nerves, the oh my goodness, right? That is what happens when we allow ourselves to receive. So what I'm asking all of us to do as we tap into this law of circulation, as we prepare our giving, the reality is that giving is just preparation for what you're going to receive. Now, my ask is that we be open to wildly receiving. I mean wildly, right? So somebody gives you a granola bar, okay. All right, I received this. If somebody says, you want a stick of gum? I do want a stick of gum. If somebody says, can I get a ride? Yes, you can get a ride. Yes. You say yes. So we are opening ourselves to wildly receiving. That is an energy. Because guess what? That God that is us is saying, I want so much more for you. Open up. Open your hands. Just take it. No, no, no. So we say we wildly receive it. Wildly. So we're going to take our offering, our time offering, our monetary offering, and we're going to place it right over our heart. And we're just going to bless it. Guess what, y'all? No words are needed. Let's just breathe in and bless this. And we open ourselves to wildly receiving. And that all this community is now and will continue to be, it is so. And so it is.
May I be well, may I be happy, may I be peaceful and at ease. May I have courage, determination, and understanding for all I meet. May I be well, may you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful and at ease. May you have courage, determination.
Can we stand and receive this song as ours?
May you be well.
And we just open our hearts and our hands
And for my friends
and allow these words to be the words of our heart.
And my whole family, may they always meet with success and overcome their difficulties. May they be well, may they be well, may they be happy, may they be peaceful and at ease. May they have courage, determination, and understanding for all they need. May they be well. And for all living beings, especially my enemies, may we all be healthy and strong.
So it is. Let's get the kiddos in.
And
Let's
may
get them
we
in.
live in harmony, so that there will be no such need for a word like enemy. May we be well, may we be well, may we be happy, may we be peaceful and at ease. May we have courage, determination, and understanding for all we need. May we be well, may we be well, may we be well. Here they come, are they coming? Oh yeah, I'm sure they are. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Here we go. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Oh yeah, let it shine. Woo!
We
have Pete and repeat. They're looking. Well, can you show them what you? Well, you ate it. I'm sorry. I was going to let her show you what we did today, but she ate it. We had this story about the ant and the chrysalis. Oh, you got one? And we did the life cycle of the butterfly. And because when the ant was going through the forest looking for food, he saw this sack hanging under the branch, and he thought, oh, how sad. You can't run and play. You can't have a good time in the forest like I can. Well, it started moving, and he watched, and something started coming out the bottom. And what was it, guys? A butterfly, beautiful butterfly. Butterfly didn't say a word to the little ant. It just flew away. And the moral of the story is we don't judge by first appearance. He had to wait to see what beautiful thing came out of that chrysalis. So we did the life cycle of the butterfly, and we had marshmallows for the eggs. We had, what else? The next thing was the caterpillar, and we had sour gummy worms. And for the chrysalis, we had a grape. And then we had butterfly cookies. And, well, they were crackers, that's true. Sorry, they keep me straight.
Thank you, Miss Gwen. All right, y'all, so when we rub our hands together, it's not because we're collecting energy, because we are electric bolts already. This is just a reminder of who we are. So we're going to extend our hands to the children here, the children in our hearts, our neighborhood, our grandkids, nieces, nephews, all the kids. And we're going to simply say, children, you are perfect just the way you are.
You are perfect just the way you are.
The divine, magnificent, outpicturing of source. Everything you desire is yours.
Everything you desire is yours.
Because you and God are one.
Because you and God are one.
We love you,
Really, really love you.
All right, let's circle up.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. Family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony.
We are love. The power of God protects us. We are power. And the presence of God watches over us. We are presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
All right, everybody, one more thing. One more thing, everybody. If we can look at this camera right in the back of the room, if we can look at that camera, we have loved ones who are moving through their healing journey. We have loved ones who want to be here in spirit. We see you whole. We are wrapping our arms around your healthy, giggling body. We love you so much. All right, everybody, have a great week.